Good afternoon. It's a great privilege for me to be a part of this meeting. Needless to say that agriculture matters to the world and of course to India because it contributes almost 15 to 20% to India's total economic output. It supports almost 60% of the workforce and sustains millions of livelihood. It stabilizes our food prices and we have export earnings. But at the same time, there are challenges which we need to face. India has issues with fragmented land holdings, water scarcity issues, as well as we have the issue of soil degradation and declining fertility. And over and above, we have the issue of the climate change induced issues. So, in my present job is at the intersection of science, policy, and innovation. Keeping that responsibility in mind, I'll make a few observations on the scene of agriculture, what our office is doing, and how we can do it together along with all of you. So, in Principal Scientific Advisor's role, we have many verticals. One of the very important arm of our office is Prime Minister's Science, Technology and Innovation Advisory Council, PM STIC, which is really an overarching council to assess the status of various science and technology related matters, comprehend challenges, formulate interventions, develop a futuristic roadmap, and advise the Prime Minister accordingly. So, in the last few years, we have come up with many missions which have been launched, such as the Deep Ocean Mission, Artificial Intelligence Mission, which was just launched last year, a big semiconductor mission, National Green Hydrogen Mission, and so on, and Quantum Mission, and so on. And about last year, we also launched National One Health Mission, which looks at, in a very comprehensive way, human health, animal health, and wildlife in a synergistic manner. We have other missions in the pipeline which I have written, but the purpose of showing this slide was the most recent PM STIC on 21st of August, which brought the stakeholders together to discuss initiative for plant health. And it was decided that this is a very important issue for India because if you look at the magnitude of crop losses in India, which I have just indicated, it's about 10 to 35% due to biotic factors and 10 to 40% due to abiotic factors. On the average, the national annual loss is about 2 lakh crores, and it is believed that this is really an underestimate. And I have also indicated from the outcome in this PM STIC, the percentage losses by the biotic factor as well as the abiotic factor. I will not go into the details, but needless to say that it has an economic impact, it has environmental impact, and it has a social impact. Keeping that in mind, it has been decided that we must have National Plant Health Initiative, National Plant Health Mission, which will be led by ICAR, and it will have other relevant players along with it to look at what are the gaps in the system which we need to address and what are the ways to go about. It will have measures to reduce crop losses in India, right from plant disease and pest surveillance to integrated plant health management and leading to awareness and capacity building. So these are the verticals where a mission will be prepared as we go along. So this we hope to launch in coming months. So before I go further, let me just indicate a few initiatives from Office of PSA which have some bearing on this agriculture and farming. So I just thought I'll take this opportunity to apprise you of that and how there is a possibility of working together. So one program which has been running for many years, which was started by Dr. Chidambaram, is the Rural Technology Action Group, RUTAG, which it was conceptualized as a mechanism to provide a high level S&T intervention and support for rural areas. So this is a demand driven intervention focusing on bridging technology gaps at the grassroots level, upgrading technology and providing training and demonstration through innovative projects. In the phase 1, we had about 64 technologies which were developed by 7 IITs, which covered various sectors which I have written, out of which 13% technologies were related to agriculture and farm. In the new phase 2 last year which we launched, about 22% are covering agriculture and farm technologies, taking it to the farmers. I'll just give you an example so that it just has some understanding. Out of the 64 technologies which are available to the farmers and they are being scaled up, one of them is LCB fertilizers. This was developed in collaboration with IIT Kanpur. So this is a crop-specific microbial inoculants developed through innovative incubation techniques, ensuring sustainable and efficient farming. So this is a way for eco-friendly agriculture because it restores soil health by increasing beneficial microorganisms and availability of major nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium, thus reducing chemical fertilizer dependency. It takes about 7 days to produce the fertilizers and 20 days to be active after mixing in the soil. Good news is that it is very economical. It is about 600 to 700 rupees per 50 kilogram. And implementation has already happened in many villages. And now it is already 16,000 tons of this organic fertilizer, which is called Nava Kosh, has been sold to date, and it is getting huge acceptance from the farmers. So what we realized when we have these 70 technologies, how do we scale up these technologies? How do we really take it to masses? There was a kind of a limitation. Keeping that in mind, we initiated a new program about a year back, less than a year back, 6 months back, which is called RUTAG Smart Village Centers. So using this concept, we have established about 30 centers already. This was conceptualized, as I said, about a year back. So the idea is that we have a hub in a village which is headed by at a panchayat level by a Didi or a ex-serviceman, and we have the local NGO partners and administrators and BDOs and all village pradhans are the members, and this serves about 25 to 40 villages. The more important thing is that after initial investment by non-government bodies, please note the entire funding is from non-government bodies, it is the model is self-sustaining. So our goal is that it should be self-sustaining in 1 or 2 years, and this will really have benefits of technology as per local needs at doorsteps of villages, market access to rural innovators through structured RSV framework, large entrepreneurship and employment opportunities, social and economic transformation, and so on. So using this concept, we have already rolled out, I said 30, but good news is that we are very soon touching. About this week, we will be completing 50 such smart village centers distributed in many states in the country. and number of villages which have been covered is more than 500. Total number of rural technologies which have been put on the ground is 138, and total number of geographies covered right now is now 8 states, and our goal is to really take to all states. It has 12 tracks under RSVC. First, it will assimilate Ruta technologies like LCB fertilizers, mobile sabji coolers, and so on to all the villages. These are the things which are demonstrated in this RSV centers, which is about 1,000 square feet in a village, and this is really run by the local youth and the and Didi, and it has the livelihood entrepreneurship, agriculture services, and so on, which I have written here. For shortage of time, I will not elaborate, but just give you one or two examples of these services. Now, in this RSV center, it is a self-sustaining model, providing agriculture services, waste management services, and we have the Ruta technologies, as I mentioned, and livelihood entrepreneurship are all covered in these RSV centers. Some examples, we have the agriculture and advisory services given to the farmers, for example, digital soil testing, satellite-based crop monitoring, precision farming, drones for spraying, blockchain and carbon credits, livestock technologies, and allied services. These are already being rolled out in these 30 centers as we speak. Next one, we have other technologies where we do soil organic carbon mapping, satellite-based crop monitoring, satellite-based soil nutrient analysis, and so on. This is done at the doorsteps of the farmer. It also provides at a very nominal cost the soil health card. There are machines which give you the soil health to the farmer in about 1 hour notice. They don't have to go to a city, and this is one of the printout which is given to the farmer on the soil health. So this is how we are making it available to the farmers. At the same time, this will earn a modest revenue for being this center to be self-sustaining. Similarly, the satellite-based crop monitoring, these are the services being provided to the farmers, and so on. So at this stage, since I have about 3 minutes left, I'll mention some recent initiative related to artificial intelligence, because it is there in all domain. How it will impact the agriculture and our farmers is something which I'll tell you what is happening now. As you know, some of you know, India has launched an AI mission. This is one of the outcomes of PM Strike, as was mentioned. It has these 7 verticals and so on, and it has been rolled out in a very, very massive way a few months back. But I'll focus is what are how it can really impact the farmers, because AI is in every domain. This is not the platform to go in detail on the mission, but this one is based on a recent report which has been put on the website a few days back. This is done by World Economic Forum in collaboration with our office and BCOX, and this is a playbook for scaling artificial intelligence in agriculture. I will not have time to go through it, but I'll request you to look at this report, which is on the website of World Economic Forum, and soon it will be released for wider dissemination. Now here we have the challenges. Average annual income of farming household is about $1,500. Proportion of India's land that is degraded is 30%, and so on. And this report is prepared with lots of consultation, and it is guided by the principles of prioritizing public interest and safety, adopting risk-based regulation, and building trust through transparent validation. It ensures inclusivity, sustainability, and meaningful impact. And it aligns with other missions like AgriStack and state-led AI programs. So I'll just mention 1 or 2 of these. What are the verticals? First is the AI-enabled life cycle of agriculture. It is looking at the intelligent crop planning, which within the framework of macro crop planning models and micro crop planning models. And use cases will include various advices which I have given. And this supports evidence-based, resilient and market-aligned crop planning by utilizing historic agriculture data, climate risk assessment and global market trends. The second vertical of this framework, the playbook, is the smart farming, looking at various things like forecasts, pest outbreaks, enables real-time response, empowers farmers and stakeholders with actionable insights, and enhances crop resilience, reduces losses, and supports sustainable agriculture. This is the second arm of this playbook. And the third arm, I'll just close in a minute, is the farm to fork, which looks at digital solutions for agri-trade, namely connect farmers and trade via e-marketplaces, enables digital quality and quantity assessing, enhances transparency, efficiency and fair pricing, and it eliminates information asymmetry across the value chain. So you can see it has various aspects, and the AI framework for developing AI ecosystem in agriculture is three principles. It enable, create and deliver. I will not have time. I have written the various stakeholders. We have the government, which will formulate the AI strategy and policy for procurement. We have various players like academia, which will contribute via research, AI upskilling and so on. Create AI products, models and solutions with AI industry and startups. Good news is there are already 1,500 startups in India related to agriculture. And the last part will be the deliver, AI services and integration, looking at last mile ecosystem plus AI industry startups. So again, I have written the various players which will do it. So in this way we feel that this modern technology, along with our wisdom, which is over the centuries, will really contribute to this agriculture ecosystem and take India forward. With this, I thank you once again for your attention and wish you all the best for this symposium. Thank you very much.